Alright, today I'm going to make a brief video on the install of a Motodynamic tail light on my 15 FZ07. You can see the new unit there wrapped in saran wrap and all the goodies that it comes with. The instructions are pretty clear. You will be able to figure it out for sure. Not much custom electrical work required to do this. Most of it's plug and play. On my bike, the white or the gray connector is for the left signal, the black connector is for the right signal. That bigger connection is for the taillight assembly itself. And the Motodynamic taillight comes with everything you need to plug and play. So you don't have to cut and splice and do all that junk. It's a pretty good value at $80. That connector there is for my Yoshimura LED bulb for the license plate light. So here you can see I'm just kind of staging where I want to put all the wires. These are the connections for the turn signals that come with the Motodynamic tail light. They plug and play easily, as you can see. Well, maybe not so easy because I got to turn it a couple times to figure it out. But there's your connections for the turn signals. So there's bullet connectors for the turn signals from the tail light assembly itself. And that black box looking thing, I believe has resistors built into it to slow down the turn signal blinking. So here's my wire tucking and zip tying just to keep it clean. I've noticed when I take apart someone's, not subframe, but I take the seat off and pull the tail off, especially on a sport bike, for some reason the wiring for accessories is always a mess. So just take the extra 5 minutes to use some cable ties and clean it up. It'll save some headaches for the person who has to take your bike apart and work on it. Now, these are all components and pieces that everyone has for relatively cheap. Just doing some tidy work here, cleaning it all up, making it look nice. There's some grooves and valleys in the plastic to hide some of this stuff on the FZ specifically, but most sport bikes have a way to tuck wiring in this area. This is the third Motodynamic taillight that I've installed on my bike, so that doesn't even include the ones I've installed on other people's bikes. It's what I always recommend. It's a really great product for the price point. You're looking between $65 and $95 depending on what bike you have. And most competitors that are of similar quality are well over 100, some into like 150 range. So I can't speak highly enough of Motodynamic. I think the value's there and the quality is there for what you get and what you pay for. I've installed two on the Z125s that we have, and now I finally bought the Bullet and bought one for my FZ because a customer asked me to put one on his R6. So I figured I would just get one for myself and ship together, basically. But here's reassembly of the plastic and the tail on the FZ. Pretty straightforward here. All the wiring's tucked, and then here's what the taillight itself looks like. And this is programmable. You can make it blink instead of be sequential. You can make the brake light just turn solid instead of having that 3-time flash action. So like I said, a really great value for what you pay for and what you actually get from the company.